Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. I can't wait to share today's projects with you. They're all high-end Christmas DIYs which you can also use for winter. So I'm hoping that this goes according to my plan because I haven't tried it off camera. I'm going to be starting off with a chalkboard. So we're just going to get rid of these. Of course we're not going to need them. I also like that it has a little bit of depth to it. It's not completely flat. So then I'm going to be taking some wallpaper. I always love going in stores and getting some samples, and I really like the neutral colours on this. I'm just measuring the inside. That's perfect. And then I'm going to draw along the wallpaper so I can cut its size. Now I've got it measured, I'm just going to cut it and then we will place it inside our frame. So I've got my wallpaper in my frame and now I want to add some snow at the bottom, and I'm going to take this chunky wool to do that, just hot gluing it down. I really love neutrals for winter. I don't think I've decorated with it before, but I've always wanted to, and I've always wanted to use wool, so I'm really excited to do this because it's the first time I've tried something like it. Now we're going to start making a house, and I'm just going to take some neutral string to do that, and of course you need your hot glue and your scissors. You can always draw your house and prepare it with a pencil before you do it with string if you're not like me. I'm a bit impulsive, so I think I'm just going to go straight and hot glue it. The important thing is just to make sure that you try to match both sides. And you've got to work one piece at a time because hot glue does set very quick. So I want to just make sure that I get the same point or angle that I've got on the other side there. And now I'm just finishing the roof, this area here. So now I'm going to do the chimney. Now I want to add a little colour just to the roof and to the door. So I'm just taking some felt and I'm going over it with pencil because I can see where the string is here. That way we can outline the roof. Now for the door, I think I'm going to do it the opposite way. So I'm going to stick it onto the felt first and then cut around it. I think that's probably easier, but I did manage to do the roof. So first I'm going to see like how big I want the door and where I want it exactly. I think that looks right. Now we can cut the rest of the string off. And then we can cut around the door. I would recommend doing the roof this way as well, because it does give it a bit more stability. And it's also way easier. That's coming along wonderfully, isn't it? I'm going to take these wooden beads to add a little cute doorknob. So take the smallest size. Just added some hot glue. And I've done it sideways because unfortunately the beads that I have holes in them. I really need to get some without holes. I've always needed them for projects. Right, so now we can glue our door down. Just add hot glue to the back. And make sure it's centre of the house. So I've taken a little break from making the house and I wanted to add these embellishments. So I took some snowflakes, these ones here. I was debating between these wooden stars, so just added a bit of hot glue in the middle and spread them out how I liked, and then just stuck them down. Now I'm going to start working on the windows. I was debating if I should have windows or not because it means more work, but I think it will add another like layer to it, and I think it's just going to be cute, so let's just put the effort in. Now because I want the window to be exact, I'm actually just going to go around the initial window and just like that glue the two pieces together. Now I've got it identical, I'm going to just glue it down. And then we're going to add some string inside the window too. Doesn't that look so cozy? Right now we need to just stick it all down. Okay, now we're onto the trees. I've got some dowel rods and I think these are a little bit too long for my liking. So I'm going to just cut them a little. Yeah, that looks more like it. So I need another one, there it is. And I'm just going to match the length. I've got this lovely wool and as you can see it really looks like snow and it also looks like a tree, so I absolutely love it. I had this idea to make the trees with it as soon as I saw it, so I'm just going to wind it round, but first I'm going to add a little hot glue just to the centre of the dowel. Then we can wind it round. And as I get higher, I'm going to wind more around so it basically gets thicker. Going to add a little hot glue and then keep going. And then see if you're happy. If not, you can just keep going until you've got the thickness that you want, and then you can fluff it out a little bit. Then once you're done, you can cut the end and just add a little hot glue and then just stick it onto the canvas or to your wall art. So just turning it around, adding hot glue all the way down onto the dowel too. Then all the way down onto the snow at the bottom. And then we're going to do the same with the other one. This is so cozy. I really love the colours. I also enjoyed the process, like making something from scratch and watching it come together, especially when it's all in your imagination and in your mind. Felt like I got quite crafty with this one. What do you all think, and are you going to give it a try? So today's video is also part of our monthly collaboration here on YouTube with lots more ideas for your all Christmas theme, and we have an amazing guest, so make sure you check that playlist once you're done watching my video and send all the rest of the girls some love. For the next one, I want it to be fairly quick and easy because not everybody wants something that just takes a while to make. So if you want to throw something together that still looks classy and elegant, then carry on watching. So I am taking some ornaments. I got a lot of these in the sale. So I'm carrying on with the rustic farmhouse, like classy, elegant, high-end look. And I just want to carry on with that kind of colour scheme too. So I've got that there. This was a bottle, probably from something that I saved, can't remember. And I've got a piece of greenery, which is actually from a wreath. I'm placing that inside and I'm just going to add that here. This is going to be great for a table centrepiece. Then I've got this candle, which I want to add just about here. I'm trying to space everything right as well. And I've got some pine cones, got some bigger ones here and smaller ones. And what I like to do is when I collect these, if I'm using them for winter, then I just like to take a paintbrush or my finger and just add a little paint to the sides of the pine cone to give it that snowy winter look. So I've done that with this on a previous project, and I'm just going to add the 2 pine cones, smaller ones, on the side here, or maybe this way, yeah. Then we'll take a bigger one. I'm just going to remove the twine. I think I saved this from a bouquet, and I want to add that here. Again, I'm just going to keep this nice and simple because I really don't want to pack it. Sometimes less is more, and I think with something like this, it probably is. I've got some reindeers here. I think I'll add both of them, but I'm not sure if I will add another pine cone, we'll see. I love this one here. I usually try to remove these as well. I'm just worried that it breaks the thing because it's just plastic. Oh, nice break there. Yay! Right, we'll add that here at an angle, and then the smaller one beside it. And look at how simple that was. Nice, quick, easy, and honestly I really like this. It's so easy on the eyes. It really does look high-end, and I feel like I could definitely see this in a store selling for much more. I even got the base from a thrift store, so this barely cost me anything to make. So for the next project, I'm taking a scrap piece of wood and I'm just going to sand it because it is a little rough on the edges, and I am using one that's quite chunky, as you can see. Next I have this Let It Snow wooden embellishment, and I think I'm going to paint it because it's wood on wood and you can't really see it that well. So I was going to paint it, but I thought let me just try a gold stamp. That way the wood still comes through but it has a touch of colour, and I am going again with the golds and the neutrals. Now we'll add the Let It Snow in the middle. Then I'm going to take this tree deck. I was debating between the two, but I think this one's a bit more classy. And of course you can stick these down. I'm just going to leave it as, so I can use it for another project. And then I was playing off camera with different trees, different sizes and colours, and in the end I went with a medium gold that's going to be at the back, and then a smaller white one at the front. I'm going to add these snowflakes on, and they're a little different to the one that I used in the first project, and I've got these little sequins in the middle of them. And I'm just going to take my hot glue, add a little in the middle, and then I'll place them next to the Let It Snow sign. Oh, I really love this. It's definitely one of my favourite projects from today. This and one more to come. I would absolutely buy this if I saw it somewhere, so I'm glad I made one for myself. So for my last project, I was gifted this from my sister. She was actually going to throw it away, and we got it from the charity shop. It's a thrifted item. It's actually made in Italy. So I've just pushed it out so I can get rid of this. I'm actually going to keep this for some spring projects. I'm sure that will come in handy. It's very beautiful. And we'll get rid of the cushioning as well. Now I've got some wrapping paper. I really do love using wrapping paper in my crafts, and this is just stunning. So I'm going to place it over it and draw along it. And then we'll cut it out and stick it to the back. I'm going to stick it down with some double-sided tape. I think that's the safest. And place it on. Another quick and easy one that really doesn't cost anything to make. This is why I love these thrifted frames. They're just so gorgeous, and this is also a good way to reuse any wrapping paper. So that was supposed to be my last one, but I thought why not just add another. So I was going to add something in the jar. I've got this one here, and I thought because of the lid it actually goes really nicely with the colours of the other projects. But in the end I decided I will use cloche. Now this cloche comes with the cork bottom, but I don't know where I had this from. It was just in my craft room sitting on its own, and how odd is it that it fits perfectly, and it just makes it look more high-end, so I think I'll go with this bottom instead. Now on the base you can take some cotton wool and add it as fake snow if you want, just like this. And then just keep going and adding on. You can add those roly foam balls as well. I don't really like the look of them. I think it will just make it look a bit less high-end. And you can also use snow spray, but I think I'll just go as is. I've got this cute little deer. I think it's going to look adorable inside. And I'm going to go with the white tree and then two gold ones. One is medium and one is smaller in size. And of course you can hot glue these down. And this makes a really wonderful handmade gift as well. Space them out however you like. And then just to add the final touch, take some fairy lights and add them inside. Make sure that you've got the wire ones so you can thread it through, and then you have access to the on and off button. What fairy lights do you all like? Do you like the warm light like this, or the colder, or multicolour maybe even. This is always my favourite, the warm light. So I'm just going to place mine inside like this, and then just making sure that the outside comes out like this, and then just placing it on top very carefully. So remember how I said it's between the house and then another one? This is the other one, and you know why, right? It's just so cute and adorable. Again, doesn't cost much to put together, but oh, so magical. And honestly, this looks good on or off with LED lights. Both versions look beautiful. Like sometimes, well, mostly I do prefer things with the LED lights on, but honestly, I really do like both ways on this one. So that's all of today's projects. Let me know what you think of this theme. I feel like I haven't done this before, like a gold high-end look. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and say hi in the comments below. I really love getting to know you all. Let me know your favorite project from today, and don't forget to check out that playlist that I mentioned earlier. I hope that you are leaving feeling inspired. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.